That Albion quit. All on the same strategy.
Superb parking there, mate.
Turned my volume up on my headset and it was gone.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
I threaded that needle nicely. The cranes look like dinosaurs when you're going 200 miles an hour.
Okay, DRS is now available.
John's trying to show me his side skirts.
Good job. Nice overtake.
I got mine at the exact same moment. I think my rear tires are. I think the pressure was wrong on them. Yeah, my rear tires are cooking. Yeah, I should put more pressure on the rears. Oh.
Okay, I've got a brand
Yep.
new race strategy on your
Nope.
MSD.
I
If you
need
want
a
to go and check
whole
it
new
out.
wing now.
Copy. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
No, I absolutely hate this track. Like, I've never found a setup that works. I don't know how everybody else does so well at it. Like, I'll be willing to bet they're using the same fucking setup I'm using, but for some reason, my tires are always fucking way too hot and never hold on to the track after like 3 laps.
Faster than we were expecting. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
And I'm going to be by myself in the back the whole fucking race. I might as well just go AI and smoke a blunt. Let the AI finish this shit in 5th. It's the same points no matter what.
Okay, this isn't
Like, I'm sorry, but the leagues are getting boring as shit. Like, since you got less and less people showing up. The only one that manages to stay entertaining with low people is Crazy's League, and that's because we're all in the chat every week. Mine's always maxed out. Like, I don't even really play the game and it stays maxed out. It's just because whenever I race, I do 50% races, and that eats that podium pass up like it's nothing. Yeah, it's probably maxed out too. I don't actually buy it, so I get all the free shit from it that it gives you on the grayscale. But it's still, if I was to buy it, it would give me everything from the list right away because I'm already at the max level on it.
Use your overtake button for more power. We need to push.
You might not be, John, because you don't race quite as many times a week, but you'd probably still be pretty close if you wasn't already there. I do what? Let's see, I got Sunday, Monday, there's 2 on Thursday, 1 on Friday. So, what, 4 or 5 times a week I race? And then I'm also in a NASCAR league. Yeah, with Lucifer.
No need to worry about the tire conditions
They kind of strap your fucking, like, they make it to where you can only run default setups, and the cars are just they're ass on default, and they can't handle even the slightest bump. Like, so someone barely touches you and you spin out and you're done. Well, and they try. It's not always easy. Where was you on Wednesday? Where was your last Wednesday? Oh, well, yeah, I know that. Well, we don't count that. I was just wondering where you was on Wednesday, because you wasn't there. Oh, okay. PlayStation 4? Yeah. Here soon it'll be pretty much obsolete. PlayStation announced they're going to stop supporting it in 2026. Which tells me they're starting on PlayStation 7. Well, maybe maybe the Wreckfest 2 will be cross-platform. It only means more money in everybody's pockets, so why would they say no? Microsoft is starting to figure out where they was fucking up. They're even starting to let their main flagship fucking come over to PlayStation. Yeah. I remember when Nintendo and Sega were like bitter enemies.
Okay, gap to the car ahead.
I need to watch that documentary again because that shit, them talking about it is pretty good. Yep, that's my shit. I also like the one where it talks the guy that started Ultima Online and the Ultima series. He's an interesting dude. I don't know why, but that is exactly what I would picture in my head as the guy that created RPGs. He's a fucking dungeon master. Like, he's like the Uber dungeon master, the one that you see in all the movies and shit. When you show up in your dungeon, you show up play D&D and your dungeon master's in costume, you know you in for a ride. Nice. I recently beat Ghost of Yotai, and I'm currently playing Final Fantasy V again. Because I got all the pixel remasters of all the Final Fantasy games. Yes, Final Fantasy VII is. That's the only one with Sephiroth, the Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the Final Fantasies, the stories themselves are not tied together unless they're like a sequel of the same number. What ties them all together is the crystals in the game. But there's 3 RPG series. I try to own every one of them, like every title that they release. It's Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and the Tales of series, like Tales of Vesperia and all that. Now, the Tales of Vesperia and the Dragon Quest games, they're all in the same world on a different timeline of the world. But Final Fantasy, they're all different worlds with roughly the same lore.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 20.2 seconds.
No, does it play like the regular Pokemon where you just call them into battle and battle them out, or is it? Yeah, the PP? Oh, okay. So you just keep spamming shit? Oh, okay.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
That makes sense. So it's more like an action battle. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that's nuts. Pokemon's came a whole different, gone a whole different way since I was a kid. Back when you used to just call them out, and then Pokemon sat there and interchange, like they just took turns hitting each other until one died. It's the British way. Oh, nice. See, that's kind of dope. Oh, nice. So it's more of an action, more less than of a turn base. I seen they lost their lawsuit against Pal World. Yeah. Like, nope, sorry, you guys didn't do anything unique enough when capturing your monsters to be able to patent that shit. You're just throwing a ball at them and holding them hostage. That's not very unique. You getting lapped already? So you're telling me he pit and he's still 30 seconds ahead of me?
Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
Yeah, my front tires are cold now and my rear tires are hot. This setup is not good. Who's a lap too late? So the undercut worked. Undercuts usually work in this particular version of the game. Are they? Oh, okay.
Don't forget, you got more control than ever over your
I remember my
EOS
son.
mode, so play around with them in your MFT.
Oh, okay. So ones that didn't have megas before got them now? Oh, okay. I couldn't name most of those. I think the last Pokemon games I played was the second generation ones, where you had the Cyndaquil and all that as the starters. Yeah, those were your starters.
Condition still looking good.
I think those are the last ones I played all the way through. I tried to play Pokemon Go, but then I'd spent too much time walking to the local Target, and I was like, fuck this, okay. Target's going to think I'm trying to steal shit from them. They're going to think I'm trying to case the joint. I'm there all the time, never buying shit. Yeah. My sister wrecked her car fucking playing Pokemon Go. Yeah, but only once you reach a certain speed. Yeah, I'm a passenger. Okay, we'll take your word for it. John, did you just pit? Okay. That would explain why that delta is so much closer now. Look, Ma, no hands. I just took my hands off the steering wheel all the way down. Yep. I've stretched my hands. The worst ones are 22. Rears are still hot though, so I'm not taking this guy's setups no more. He knows something I don't. Okay. How he's able to drive this and keep the tires under control is beyond me. He must be a more aggressive driver. Yeah, because my rears are staying at 105 degrees. But somehow my fronts are barely 90. And they seem to be the ones doing all the damn work. So I don't have enough heat in the tires to get the best turning on the front. And I have too much heat in the rears to get the best grip. So I'm just bleeding time. Yep, I'm at that magical 10-second point. I'm the same distance from John and Craze, and both of them are getting closer and further. Oh, it's only 3 seconds. I'm still 10 seconds, and you're getting further away. I'm probably going to have to pit again. Probably not. I'll probably just take these tires the rest of the way.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
Now I say that, and now he's saying, you're approaching the pit window. So I didn't know that Ferrari's former boss is going to be the guy running Team Audi.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Now I got less faith in Team Audi. Bonotto? He looks like your stereotypical Italian dude. Bonotto's the ex-boss. Vassar's the current boss. Means they should be willing to be able to put team first. Who is it? Is it Hulkenberg and Bottas? Is that who it is? Bottas and Perez? Oh, Bottas will stomp Perez. The only reason Bottas isn't a multiple drivers champion is because of Hamilton was his teammate. Well, yeah, Max was his teammate, yeah, but he also he didn't get the same types of finishes that Bottas did. Like anytime Hamilton was there, like anytime Hamilton dropped the ball, Bottas was guaranteed winner almost every time. Like he was there to pick up the pieces for the team every single time.
Overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Yeah. Although them RB cars are looking pretty good lately. Yeah, them V carbs are looking pretty fucking quick. And Haas under their new management is making a lot of moves. I think once Lewis retires, they just gave Leclerc a longer contract. Yeah, Leclerc's their golden boy, man. Like they went with Leclerc because he had such a glowing endorsement from Jules Bianchi before he died. Leclerc is that dude. He fits everything that is Ferrari. Like he. Yeah, I mean, he's about as close to Italian as you can get without being Italian, though. Like his attitude is straight up Italian aristocrat. Yeah, I used a big word. What of it? Don't ask me to spell it right now, okay? Yeah. Like he's always been like Ferrari lined, hasn't he?
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed.
I don't think he wants any longer than those contracts in case he wants an out or wants to retire. I don't think he's the type that would retire while he still has a contract on the table. So he's been doing the short contract so that he doesn't have to wait long if he decides he's done. Well, he does. Wants to win another championship too, but it's not looking good unless Ferrari comes out strong with the new regulations. Well, their engine is always pretty good. That's because Mark is usually for the last 20 to almost 30 years when a new regulation has changed everything, Mark has been the top front runner usually. And that's honestly, I think that's because they didn't have cost cuts, like cost caps at that point. Like it might change this time. Yeah. Crazy Shadow's gonna catch me. Oh yeah.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
And these hards are horrible now.
So gap to the car ahead.
My fronts are cold. My rears are hot. It don't make no damn sense. That's what I'm basically doing, just driving. But as I'm just driving, trying to keep the car under control, every time I look down, you're further away and Crazy's closer. But it makes sense because you're both on way fresher tires. Heat and dust. Heat and dust, and then they make you race in parking lots and shit. Yeah, Vegas is the middle of the desert in a parking lot, and Miami is the middle of it's at the middle of a peninsula in the parking lot. Like, yeah, Miami, the reason that track is so slippery is because the other 12 months and 364 days out of the year, that track is used as a trash can for people getting out of their cars during football events and for tailgating. Yep. Oh, you ain't experienced nothing till you experience an American football tailgate. Oh, easily. They do tailgating in NASCAR too, but the it's just different at a football. Yeah. NASCAR people do the RVs and shit, but at football, it's a one-day thing. So they pull up real early in the morning, start their barbecues, get them going, spend the whole fucking day there. Especially for big rivalry games. And when it's cold out and they're in that parking lot, they are drinking their asses off and staying near fire. Like, it's wild. Can get dangerous if you're wearing the wrong shirt. Oh, he's way out in front now. The mediums fell off. Actually, I think Brendas might have just pit again. He might be on a two-stop. For like the last 10 laps, I come to the last corner and I got two lines to follow. Hey, which one you want? You want the pits or you want this one? No, I think I'm just going to keep going, dude. Uh, 41% is the highest. No, at the rate I'm going, I should be able to make it to the end without a puncture. Now, don't be leaving me no debris to run over there, John. Imagine if our league did full sim damage where you could get tire punctures from debris. Thankfully, it was a slow puncture, so he was able to make it back to the pits without losing too much time. But Hamilton fucking, it looked like he was dragging his wing under his car for a lap or two.
Gap to the car in front, 18.8 seconds.
Oh, I guarantee that's what caused the floor damage. John was watching, all right, we're good, we're good, we're good. And then he sees Ferrari's little message pop up, box to retire the car. He's like, son of a bitch. Hey, man, I got zero. I got zero, like, on the whole season.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Max always pulls some shit off at Brazil. Well, you definitely would have been right. If he'd have started 16th on the grid, he'd have definitely finished P2. Or maybe not, because then he could have been caught by some of that shit that happened on the first couple laps, being in the back. Like when Leclerc came off onto the track with no tire. Yeah. Somebody asked him if he ever thought about participating in MotoGP. He's like, he goes, yeah, no, I ain't got the balls for that. Like, like you really don't give a fuck about your own body at all. The reason I know this is because you're dragging it on the ground at 200 miles an hour. Like, I bet there isn't a MotoGP person that did that as a career that doesn't have fucked up knees.
Pit now, pit now.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of that. Then I've seen one where the bike used him as a surfboard. That one was rough. Like, he got dragged for like, I think it was like 200 feet by the bike because he got caught on the foot peg. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. Leather ain't protecting you from that shit. Might protect a little bit of road rash, but broken bones and shit's still gonna hurt. With your knee dragging the fucking ground. And then there's the thing, like, you have no protection. Like, say you're like one of the guys up in the front, right? And something happens and you got like a rear tire blowout and you lose it. And then you got the risk, you're going over the handlebars, one, and then you got the added risk of your own bike and all the other drivers possibly running you the fuck over. Yeah, that shit was scary. Like, bro, you better take yourself to a church after this. Well, that's probably the reason they say you never want to smell any type of motorsports driver after a race. Yeah. Safety first. I'm so slow that when I go wide, it doesn't even register. Like, I just went what? So I just fucked the S's up badly, and it did not even. It's like, nah, we're not even gonna fuck with you. Like, no warnings. Alexander's like a minute ahead of me.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 23.4 seconds.
I've only done one as well. But I had to do it earlier than everybody else. That's the one thing about this game I can say I seem to feel like I'm better than everybody else with, and it's tire wear. At least everybody I race with, I'm pretty good on the tire wear. But I don't lock up or spin my tires too much. And that could be where I'm not getting that extra time. Not driving enough to the edge. I think Crazy's tires hit their cap because his Delta just kind of sunk at the same spot. I'm barely able to keep it on the road in the S's.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
They calling safety car on each other. Unless Brendis is on that much fresher soft tire or medium tires. Damn. But that Delta is dropping quick. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Hey, that movie get him canceled now. All because he was disgusted that he made out with a trans. They act like they're trendsetters now, but Jim Carrey was doing it in the 90s. Oh, so if you guys got Netflix, you got until November the 30th, and the Back to the Future trilogy goes off on Netflix. I just watched it all last night, again, like the 300th time. Back to the Future, yeah. All three movies are on Netflix until the 30th of November. Fucking love them movies, man. Robert Zemeckis knows how to make a movie. Like, he knows how to pay attention to the details that nobody else looks at. No, that's why you got them on Netflix. They're perfect. Perfect on Netflix. It's not no VHS copy. It's an HD. It's a remaster HD. So no, it's still the old. It's still exactly as it like it. When you watch it on Netflix, it'd be like just like you went and seen it back in the 80s or in the 90s. That one you can't help but it be grainy because it was recorded grainy. Yeah, that one it was recorded grainy, and there's nothing they can do about that. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I still do that song anytime I get into a pool. Be like, dun dun, and then grab little kids and yank them under real quick. Like, why'd you do that? It wasn't me, it was a shark. You know I can see through this water. It was a shark. Dude, I've been on the hards since like the 5th lap.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 26.6 seconds.
Nah, I mean that would be a weird movie. I just blew my wife's mind last night. I was watching The Green Mile, and she said she can't watch it because it's sad. And I was like, yeah, Stephen King can write some shit that ain't horror too. She's like, Stephen King wrote The Green Mile. I was like, yeah. Like that movie made me like, it made me a Michael Clark Duncan fan. I like that fucking giant can act. It's a shame he died so young. This motherfucker took his steering wheel. You're supposed to leave that in the car. You're disqualified, bro. Who's that, Alex? Oh, shit. All I touched was the wall. Yeah, I think it calculates penalties more than actual damage. No. Oh no, I had one warning. Yeah, solid little race. It's nice hanging with you guys. I'm off